some lighting. I think I have a lighting holder. I might have to go buy like some super glue or something. I don't know. I don't think it'll hold up properly as I want it to. Hey, let me know. Can you hear me okay? I'm using this hotspot, and people before said they can't hear me that well. Let me put some light on. Let me put some light on. They say it's better with light. Okay, you popped in. I really think y'all be wanting to see me dead or some shit. Let me put some light on real fast. Hey, Shelly, can you hear me? Ooh, that's bright. All right, let me get some work done while I think and see if any of y'all come in here to be nosy. Ooh, let me fix my hair so it looks glamorous. So it looks glamorous, darling. It looks glamorous. Hey, CJ, I'm here talking to myself. I'm just sitting in my lobby. I like the lobby. I like lobbies, hotel lobbies, or any kind of lobby. Why y'all fucking foreigners keep trying to mess with me? Oh, CJ, what a lovely name. Can you guys hear me okay, or is it muffled? Let me take these out. Security, trying to figure out who I'm talking to. Okay, you guys are gonna look at me, ask a question, and I'll answer. It's quite lovely of you. Hey, Annette, can any of you guys hear me? Okay, can you let me know if you could hear me? I swear it's okay to answer. You can hear me. Okay, thank you, Warren. Brother, you would ask. What's up? Oh, I sound fine. Okay, perfect. Because this thing, sometimes I don't know. Hey, Kevin. That's my brother's name. What y'all up to? What time is it in D.C.? It's nighttime here. It is 12 in the afternoon on the East Coast, right? It's 12 noon. Y'all at lunch? Where y'all going to lunch? Y'all going to lunch? Oh, my hair smells good. I used this tea tree oil I got today. Country girl. You in your kitchen. What you making? You can cook? You can cook. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. It's nighttime. I'm good. How you doing, sis? That's my baby. A little something. You can do a little something to me. You can cook. Furloughed, eating in your kitchen. I know that's right. Save that money. Don't shop at Wegmans. Do y'all feel like Wegmans is more expensive than Whole Foods? Am I delusional? I feel like I love Wegmans. Wegmans is my favorite grocery store in America. But I feel like Wegmans is more expensive than Whole Foods. Am I nuts? And I also feel like Whole Foods don't be Whole Foods anymore. Whole Foods used to be the shit. Now Whole Foods be feeling like Safeway, but still be having airplanes. Y'all can hear the airplanes. It doesn't bother me. Like the airplane's really close. Wow, you can see the belly of the plane. I don't know, maybe I come from DC, gunshots. I grew up during the crack epidemic, so I'm used to a little noise. A little noise doesn't bother me. I don't know, Whole Foods used to be really good. Like, really good. Their hot bar. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. Should I post on YouTube more? I feel like people want shorter information, so sometimes, I don't know. I think YouTube is for longer information. Yeah, that's just my name. Everything's my name. Caroline Gingery, my grandma's name. But I go by CC from DC. Oh, yeah. Sue them. And the young lady made $9,000 last year. It wouldn't have been worth suing her. Look at my hair. I'm sorry, because this light is just different. It's different than your mirror. I probably need to do this part over. Sorry. Okay, I'm looking at my hair. You guys have any questions, or you came to stare at me? Or I'm supposed to lead the conversation? No, that's not my video. That video, don't subscribe to them. No, a video with two people talking about I'm going to sue them is not my channel. I do. I have a YouTube channel with the same content I put on, hey Terry Face, that I put on Facebook. I'm actually looking at my YouTube right now. Yeah, it's my name. My same videos are on there. I wonder why you can't find it. Whole Foods and Fresh Foods. What is Fresh Foods? There's a grocery store called Fresh Foods? No, I know what you're saying. A bunch of people with some smear campaign stuff about me, but here's my account. I don't need you to tell me the smear campaign stuff. Yeah, that's my page. Right there. Here are all the videos that I post on TikTok. All the same videos I post on TikTok are right there. Fresh food. Yeah. No videos about anyone suing me. Right there. Fresh Foods. Yeah, I'm there. I'm not that good about doing it instantly, but I'll get better with it so it doesn't confuse people. But thank you for letting me know. Probably need to post more. It is 11 p.m. here, guys. But no, what were we talking about? Oh, thank you, Queen Kita. Kita, what's your favorite? What are fresh markets? Is it just called fresh markets, or you mean it has fresh markets? It's called Fresh Food Market. Where is the closest fresh food market to DC? What are the Hey, Q. Oh, it's like Whole Foods. What? Wait. Oh, fresh food markets are those Amazon quick stores in Crofton. Doesn't Amazon have some type of quick grocery store? Oh, okay. So it's like a mini Whole Foods. I think there's one in Chevy Chase. Yeah, I think there's one in Chevy Chase. Like, I think that still might be the DC side. I'm in Thailand. It's nighttime. 11 o'clock. But the lobby, so. Yeah, okay. I know the fresh food market thingies. It's one in a part of DC. I think it's like right when you cross the line, Friendship Heights. I think that's the DC side. I've never been in there. I like Wegmans. I think Safeway is expensive and unnecessarily expensive. I'm in Chiang Mai, yeah. What's up with me in Thailand? I like it here. I've been in and out of the United States since 2021. I post videos about it all the time. But yeah, I'm in Thailand. Why would I come back to the U.S.? Michael, why not? If you know when to get flights at the right time, Kita. Safeway is owned by Kroger. I used to go to Kroger when I lived in Tennessee. Kroger was disgusting. Oh, I met a lawyer from, y'all, if I get the country wrong, I'm wrong. I thought she was a teenager, but she was a criminal lawyer. She's filthy rich, too. Slovakia. Help me, guys, pronounce it. Slovakia, Eastern Europe. And she spoke Spanish. She was fascinating. I'm going to show y'all her because I'm heterosexual, but when I think a woman is gorgeous, I tell her. And she has this deep, deep ginger hair. I thought it was her natural hair. I was like, you are stunning. And we were at a talk on how to use AI to create your videos. And she owns her own company. But she lived all throughout Latin America. She's been to 75 countries. She's wrote a book. Looking at her, you would think she's a backpacker, but she probably got a couple million in the bank. She and I, after that, we had dinner. But I like Thailand. I wanted to ask Michael a question. Michael, I'm in Thailand, but can you tell me, Michael, can you tell me 3 reasons I should come back to the United States? Anybody give me 3 reasons I should come back to the United States? Okay. And Michael, what is 1 to 5? What is your Google review of the United States? Ryla God, G vibes? Thank you. What are your Google 1 to 5? What's your Google review of the United States? Right. Everybody, why you in Thailand? Why you ain't coming home? Why you all of a sudden leave? Been traveling. to get my luggage. I ain't got nothing. Come back to get luggage. Come back to get luggage. That was 5 words. To give it a 2. And y'all, in these ratings in here, y'all ain't got the United States shut down. 10-10 when who closed down the U.S.? The health department? Do not. I mean, I was trying to figure out where was your reasons. I got a crazy family. I got a bunch of people watch me. I got the world watch me go through hell like a car accident. The health care is quite expensive, even with health insurance in America. I'm just looking for a reason to come back. And don't I look a little better here? Oh yeah, the AKAs hate me. The AKAs. Erica, get you. For me and one, I don't want to live in America, one mother. My mother too. Oh yeah. See, and it's different. You have a family, I don't. And I can empathize at the same time. Mostly your mom, yeah. You want to go to Canggu in Bali? When you everybody, if there's a part of Bali, I guess a neighborhood called Canggu, if I'm saying that right, Canggu. I think some of the best restaurants in the world are there. It's like a mini New York. I mean, any cuisine you want is there, and it's top tier. If you guys know, there's a country called Georgia, so there's Georgian cuisine, Turkish, Italian, the best lasagna I ever had in the world, and the owner was Italian. Anything you want is there. Yeah. Oh, you said China. Oh, you meant province. I thought you were spelling it wrong. Okay, yeah, I like to eat. Hey, good morning, Ashley. I'm a true foodie, but I am allergic to everything. Right. Oh, and you're dating a lady. Ooh, have some babies. I like love. Yeah, I get it. Ooh, y'all, South KC just started dating somebody. He said he really like her. I'm in my auntie era, so I just like hearing about love and relationships and happy stuff. And I want everybody to have babies. I'm in that era of my life right now. I can't help it. Yeah, I can understand that. Family, small business. A lot of people are telling me they like China to visit. You've been together since the start of summer. It's still fresh. You just planted the seeds, the flowers blooming. Ashley, my sister. My other sister was here too. There go Tanya. Tanya's a mom. I asked Tanya how many stars she give having kids. She was like 2, 3. Anybody need to real your Tanya? Oh, well, I was going to tell y'all, I've been good. I had a funny story. Some people always say, what was your aha moment to finally just say no to the U.S.? I mean, it was probably an accumulation of things. But when I was in D.C. for 6 chicken wings, they charged me almost I swear to y'all, it was 6 wings. It was not 12. They were delicious. It was damn near like $25. Was it Uber Eats? It was some smoky wings because I can't have battered wings. They were like some smokehouse wings. Well, I want you to have babies. I want everybody to have babies so I can see pictures. But it was just some wings. And it was, I swear I'm not hyping. How do they treat me, the people selling the wings, or Thailand? I don't like in the U.S. Is this just a D.C. thing, or is it everywhere in America? Appetizers now cost as much as an entree. Oh yeah, they treat me good. Anybody in here from DC, and not PG County, DC, we are taught we belong everywhere in the world. I did a post about this yesterday. I don't know how to respond to those questions of, what's different about being a black woman in Thailand, or what's your different experience? I don't have a different experience. I belong everywhere. I don't notice any of that isms and this and that. That's your own shit. Somebody acting crazy towards me. That PG County. I was born in D.C., but I moved to my grandmother's house when I was 9. Nah, nigga. Sorry. You ain't from D.C. You gotta be born and go to high school to be from D.C. I was bad. I got kicked out of D.C. school, so I moved to my grandmother's house. You ain't from PG. I saw a sister, I'm not criticizing, but she did a post. She did a post like 3 things that make her feel that are different as a black woman in Thailand. And I was like, I just don't get it. I feel happy. DC natives, we talk to walk into a KKK rally and be like, what y'all got to eat? Sorry. But I am quite happy. I am. And I'm so grateful to you, God. I will give you all the praises in front of an audience or not. So, I like Phuket. I mentioned this before, Phuket is southern Thailand, closer to the islands and where the water's pretty. I just didn't like the Phuket beach areas. Beach resorts, beach hotels, they make me feel trapped. I like to get up and walk to a cafe or just walk around. I like to walk through neighborhoods. Okay, get ready for your interview. Make sure you have on a navy blue blazer, not black. Have on a blazer, put on a jacket. I don't care if you have a nice shirt. Okay, put on a jacket for that interview and it will go well. Good luck to you. You are confident. You got this, sorry. I'm big on interviews. I'm here to, yeah, the food is amazing. No, don't wear a black jacket. Do not wear a black jacket to an interview. Charcoal or navy blue. Find something. Get off of here and go find it. Do not put on a black jacket for an interview. Yeah. Blue means trust. Charcoal is good, but navy blue, not a bright blue. Navy. You ain't going to a funeral. And I talked about this the other day. I don't know if this is a generational thing or what. I don't know who the fuck told y'all that you can do a job interview without a jacket, male or female. I don't know who taught this world and generation for any job that it is okay to not come to a job interview with a jacket. That blows my mind. And I be seeing people my age, and y'all know I'm 79, talking about, oh, I'm gonna just wear my Michelle Obama dress to an interview. Sorry. No, a barn jacket. Everyone should have a navy blue jacket and get one that looks good. And by the way, I know y'all know this. Go buy you a damn jacket from Nordstrom and return it. Get you some Gucci or some Hoochie, some Ferragamo, Shamo, and return that shit. Yeah, we used to wear, y'all remember when we used to wear blazers to the club and blazers and jeans was the outfit? Yeah, they need to wear jackets in interviews. I'm retired, but I've been helping somebody out with interviews. When they get on that screen, I'm immediately like, fuck the bullshit. When I used to go to OZO's back in the day, Auntie used to go to, what was the name of the places on the water? H2O. It was what was on the water, y'all? It was H2O and something else. It was some other club. It was 2 clubs over there. It was Zanzibar. And Zanzibar used to have sections with different music, and people used to actually dance. Used to dance. Auntie ain't fine. Hogate's had the rum buns. Hogate's had rum buns. And that cream of crab soup when I wasn't allergic. Oh, man, that was so good. I'm so hungry. Yeah, Love, I never went to Love when it was cool and everybody was getting the green apple martinis. You couldn't tell us shit. When apple martinis was out. Ashley, how you know? Ashley, what the hell you was doing over here in D.C.? How the hell you know these clubs? Everybody used to get the apple martinis with that food coloring. We really thought we was doing something. Oh, my God. Man, I used to meet some good people at Zanzibar and H2O. I was dating this one guy. He was one of George Bush's, like, close Secret Service agents. Just dating a little bit. He used to get me into all types of shit. Oh, sorry. Okay, I digress. I'm going to start telling my business. I'm a mess. Hogate's, man. What would I do for a rum bun? Them rum buns when they was hot and that cream of crab soup. Baby. I would prefer that over Chesapeake Bay Peyton, if you had to choose between Chesapeake Hush Puppies and Hogates, man, that man used to get me into, nah, that wasn't mess. He used to get me into whatever I wanted to get into. Like events, shit, traffic tickets, anything. It was just good. Airplanes. I'm close to the airport. You would choose Chesapeake Bay over a rum bun? Unlimited crab legs. Phillips used to have unlimited crab legs, but Phillips just didn't smack the way Chesapeake Bay. Maybe Chesapeake Bay was more nostalgic. Yeah, Phillips didn't smack. It was good, but it didn't smack the way Chesapeake did. I remember him too. And there was something I found out. He didn't tell me immediately he was a Secret Service agent. There was something George Bush, baby Bush, I ain't that damn old, was in Hawaii, and it was a car accident or something. Something happened in Hawaii, and all the agent, and I saw his ass on the news. I was like, what? And that's how I found out he was a Secret Service agent. I'm just smiling about it. I just had a different life. He wasn't that tall, but he was cute. And I remember one time, like, we were out or something, I hugged him by or something, and I felt the gun. But I ain't about to ask nobody why they got a gun. I grew up at a time. You don't ask men stuff like that. I didn't ask about why he had a gun. My taxes paid for that gun. It's all right. I said, dating a Secret Service agent that was on Real Detail. When I saw him on the news, I texted him. He didn't text me back immediately. And he was like, yeah, I don't immediately tell people what I do. Sorry, I was digressing. Hey, Tiff. I should just start a series. Caroline's dating in D.C. from 1865 to 2025. My who I dated. I should start a series. Oh, man, I used to live a crazy life. Okay, I'm back. What else y'all doing? Tanya, what you doing today? What y'all eating for lunch? I think I want to do like a meal prep service where they make your little five or 10 meals for the week. Only thing I don't like about that, I know myself, when I have all that food in the house, sometimes I'll eat more than 2 meals a day, and then they be gone by Friday and Thursday. So I don't know. There's people here that will make like allergy-friendly food. Y'all be scaring me when y'all pause, because y'all think I'm going to run off the mouth and say some shit I ain't supposed to say. Won't catch me. You relaxing? I'm relaxing today. I had a good day. I went to the doctor. Oh, wait. Let me show you guys my nails. It's a flower. It's just a flower. Next time I'm going to get butterflies. I like getting I never got nail designs. I think I said that before. So it's new. See? The meal prep stuff, yeah. Because I'll sit in the house. And one way I've been keeping my weight down, out of sight, out of mind. I really don't keep a lot of food in the house. If you went into my apartment here, or condo, whatever they call it, it's nothing in the fridge but egg whites, some chicken breasts, and some cucumbers. I don't have the self-control. I know myself. I'm 105. I know myself. I'm making my eyes cross. So that's a big weight loss thing. Who in here from PG County? I just popped in, really. I got some stuff to do. I sit in the lobby. I'm just sitting in the lobby. Any PG County folks got any questions in here? PG County, Dion, what part? My mama live in Mitchellville off of Lotsford Road. Yeah, I think you told me that. I feel like I heard Philly, California. Maybe daddy was in the military. I don't know. I be remembering stuff a little bit. Mind my business. Hey, Tia and the violin. Yeah, I remember. Somebody on here once sent me a message. They were like, you really remember every single moment from your life. I was like, I don't think so. But they were like, you got a hell of a memory. Hey, Billy. You're not the Billy I dated. Are you? Are you the Billy I dated? Who had the government contractor firm that you put in your daddy's name because your daddy was a veteran and then your daddy stole all your money? Because I think one day you sent me a little message talking shit. Ashley's like, oh gosh. Ashley's like, when does it stop? So you guys, some of y'all probably know this. Tan probably knows this. You guys know when it comes to U.S. government contracting, you can become, you can have the certification SDVOSB or VOSB, Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Business, Veteran-Owned Business. And as they should, if you fought for this country, if you open a company, you should get first priority when it comes to government contracts, kind of like affirmative action almost for government contractors. I mean, if you are Service Disabled Veteran-Owned Business, you kind of get automatic contracts. You really don't have to go through the competitive process quasi. So a friend of mine, not a friend, a guy I was dating named Billy, I think that was his ass because he went quiet. He didn't say nothing back. He put his business, his contracting firm, I think in the name of his father, and kind of seamlessly got maybe a micro contract somewhere in the low millions. But that means you have to put everything in the person's name, bank accounts, in your father's name, etc. And you have to trust them. And I think like a first deposit, I don't know how much hit his father's account. And his father went and bought a yacht. His father, not a boat, bitch, a yacht. And he was super depressed. Sorry, I got stories for days. Yeah. A lot of people do that. Like some people, they need a DC address to open their business. They'll trust a family member and put things in their dad's name. Some people will put things in their mother's name or cars in their mother's name. And then if that person gets mad at you or if that person's greedy, who knows what they'll do? A yacht. A yacht. Not a boat. Not your uncle's boat. Not your uncle's fishing boat. A yacht. So, yeah. I think that was him because he didn't say nothing back when I saw Billy. Because one day he sent me something smart. And he pissed me off one time we was dating. Because, y'all obviously know I talk, hey, hold on, Ashley and Tanya. Hold on, Tanya, I know you may have to go. Tell me if this was rude. So I talk to everybody. I network. That's how I know people and have resources. And just know people. I don't do it intentionally. I like to talk to everybody. Hold on, listen, tell me if this was disrespectful. So one day he and I were out on U Street. And I think we were at that place called Law Society that has a lot of levels. I think it used to be a row house. And he went to the bathroom. And a guy started to talk to me that was SCS, is some government agency or whatever, just start talking while he was in the bathroom. He did not see Billy there first. He came later. So I started talking to the guy friendly in a platonic manner. And he gave me Billy came right back when he was giving me his business card. And Billy was like, that shit is so disrespectful, and left me at Law Society by myself. And then we became friends again. Was that disrespectful? I remember that. He was like, how you just gonna start talking to another guy and take another guy's card while you out with me? Shit, I gotta eat. Right, and this was like maybe the second date with Billy, by the way. Let's be clear. Billy ain't short, but Billy ain't that tall either. Billy ain't short to a sense where he would have that Napoleon complex. He ain't that short. I put him about 5'8", 5'9", but maybe that is some little short nigga stuff. Your daddy took all your money. But yeah, we became friends again after that. We became cool. Right, Billy, if you're here? And Billy and you had no reason to act like that. You know what I mean, Billy. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Let me shut up and stop telling everybody's business. But yeah, Billy Daddy stole all his money. I don't know what happened after him and his daddy rekindled. I don't know. If my daddy stole a couple million from me to buy a boat, how much does a yacht cost? Like a Maryland yacht, not like a LA. Tanya, is Tanya a realtor? I can't remember that part. How much a yacht cost in Maryland? Not like Miami or LA. Like an Annapolis yacht. What you going to catch in a yacht in Annapolis? Catfish? I don't know. Oh. Right, you own a business. I think you told me that you were in GovCon. That's why I said SDVOSB to you, because I know you knew those terms. I don't know. Terry Face, what a yacht cost in Annapolis? Like, if I'm going to get a yacht, I ain't got nothing against a yacht, but I don't want it to sit in water in Annapolis. How do you stunt in Annapolis? Okay, sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Girl, I know you own your own shit. I know you ain't like Billy. You ain't about to get caught. Yeah, I own things in my mother's name. It didn't turn out well for me, so, it happens. But now, not millions. Yep. How did I meet Billy's ass? How did I meet Billy? And there's another jazz club a little further down. What's the name of the jazz club a little further down on U Street? We went there one night. We had a good time. And the food was really good. It's really small. I can't remember that. I can remember everything else. I can't remember that. Oh my gosh, it's driving me nuts. It's just a little further down and it's on this side of the street. That'll come to me later. But Law Society. Is Law Society still open on U Street? It's right off of the corner. It's kind of cat-a-corner to the McDonald's. I haven't been in DC so long. Y'all stop being quiet because y'all think I'm going to run off the mouth and tell some more crazy stories. Ashley, what you doing? Come back. Why? I don't want to. Donna, we just had this conversation. You got to give me 3 reasons to come back. Oh. Maybe his daddy did something. The most expensive yacht would be a little over $500,000, 600,000. So I'm not sure how the money was deposited. I know the full contract award. I don't think they gave it to him all at once. Maybe his daddy brought something else. Or he was just in his emotions. You hate it. No, don't say you hate it there. You just wish things could be different in America. And the government is still shut down, right? I try not to watch the news and all of ICE is doing. I am pro deportation. I am the daughter of an immigrant. I am not for the process. Yeah, I am extremely pro deportation. I am not for the process. So. Where are you, Donna Cute Face? It's bad. Tanya, is it bad business-wise or is it bad citizen-wise? I don't know enough about it to answer. DC. Are they still doing the over-policing in the neighborhoods? I saw the FBI at Rhode Island Metro Station for 2 teenagers. There's a difference. Created nickname, you're saying there's a difference regarding what the question, is it bad business-wise or just bad as an everyday citizen? And I'll also share this, just piggybacking on black government contractors, people with firms, not just contractor employees. I know black government contractors back in February again, these are supposed to be contracts. They were boasting, kind of talking about, it doesn't matter if Trump gets in office. These are contracts. They lost contracts. I know one contractor who lives in Prince George's County, Maryland. He had a good amount of contracts. He just lost 3 contracts. They're trying to blur the lines, yeah. I met the sister who has a MBA from George Washington. Her contracting firm, their contract got cut. She was working in Trader Joe's doing what she had to do. Undergrad, she went to, I think she told me she went to UCLA. No, undergrad, she went to Stanford. Let me change that. She went to Stanford. And she went to GW. Yeah. She worked for a good contracting firm. Contract got cut. So, yeah, that's crazy. And her contracting firm is not a black contracting firm. It's one of the big boys, and their contract got cut, which was surprising. Maybe they had too many black people on it. So, it's unfortunate. Donna, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I'm not there, but I can still empathize. And I am from D.C., and I hate to see my hometown and people going through what you're going through. All of America, but particularly other people in D.C. Damn. But everybody's coming to Thailand. By the way, Thailand is starting to block. I want to make sure I say what I was about to say. Thailand is actually denying good people, nothing's wrong. Interpol. By the way, if Interpol has something on you, you're not going to be able to get on the plane from the United States in the first place. But yeah, Thailand is blocking people from coming in. Yeah, I'm in Thailand, but you guys probably have seen TikTok videos. Some people are being denied entry into Thailand, even when they have done the paperwork. So I don't know. I think Thailand might be getting tired of us. The videos that I've seen, and it's probably because my algorithm is giving it to me, other Americans. I've seen other Americans, but I've heard people from all over. They're like, yeah, when you get to the immigration desk or when you're going across, when you come into the airport, make sure you get a man. Make sure you get a man immigration officer, because the women are mean. So that's just, I haven't seen it firsthand. That's the chatter I'm hearing and what I saw online. And Tanya, I was going to say, a lot of people, I'm hearing the safe place, safe space is staying with Department of Defense or becoming a partner, vendor, or supplier to someone that's already supporting the U.S. Department of Defense. And if you guys aren't aware of this, any of the big boys that have government contracts, they still have small business requirements because the government wants to make sure that everybody gets a piece of the pie. So they have to partner with minority-owned or smaller businesses as well. They have, I'm in the north of Thailand. They do not have good transportation, public transit infrastructure at all. They have Grab here, which is their equivalent of Uber. I am a transportation nerd, and I would say here I give it 1 star. Oh, yep, SAIC and right, yep. You're helping them meet their small business requirements, I assume. I want to make no assumptions, but you're very smart. And they're big with DOD and all the agencies that kind of fall within DOD as well. Defense Health Agency. DISA is a good place to be. Yeah, Bangkok, it's crowded. It might have a little bit of good transportation infrastructure, but it's crowded. And Bangkok, the air pollution is not good either. If you have asthma, yeah. And there's something else I want to say. I think that I can share an opinion and not seem elitist or classist or judgmental. I do believe a lot of the people out here with videos about Thailand are people where Thailand is the first country that they've traveled to. They're also people that, I'm trying to figure out how to word this the best I could. They left America under the guise of they're tired of the injustices in America, but there are people that moved here that in terms of work ethic and their educational background could not keep up. And Thailand is extremely affordable to them, and they have blind praises for Thailand. And they don't tell you things about the poor transportation infrastructure, maybe some challenges with black mold and air quality, and those condos they show you that are $300 and $500 a month. And I do think that, and I'll just say it freely, I think a lot of the people sharing are just, and niggas is their first time outside. And they just green. How long did it take you to travel from there? It's a long flight. It's a very long flight. It's almost close to 20 hours. It's a long flight. And I would say if you're going to do a long flight, yeah, it's niggas. No, I moved from another apartment. I moved. Yeah, and mold is going to be an issue. It's Thailand. It's science, it's Thailand, but you have to have a process for remediation. And I've mentioned this before, my mom is a property manager in the projects for over 40 years. Roaches are gonna come, but she had a monthly process where it was something to remediate the roaches. Same for mold. And yeah, I was just gonna say, if you have a long flight, book your flight that you get on the flight at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock at night. I think I'm gonna stay a while. Y'all, Stacy is a wedding planner. Anyone looking for wedding planning or anything adjacent to wedding planning, check out Stacy. I don't think I'm gonna stay a while. I don't think there's anything great in the US. But yeah. I actually keep saying I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna focus. I need to, if you are gonna come to Thailand and even stay to vet the place, go walk the dogs by. Thank you. What questions you need to ask property management. Even if you're gonna stay 30 days or 6 months or a year, there's some, not questions, there's some demands you can make as an American. They want your money. I mention this a lot. They want your money. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just processing. The way they think about property management over here, or lack thereof, it's insane. So, yep. But I think I'm gonna stay a while. I like and one thing I'll say, I like the north better. People in Thailand are friendly overall, but the north is very much chill. Bangkok's a lot of hustle and bustle, a lot of pollution, a lot of people, a lot of prostitution in Bangkok. But Bangkok is gonna feel the most like America. Oh, nice. Oh, I wish I could have done things like that with my mother. Where are you guys gonna go first, Stacy? I know mother and daughter, you probably want to go to Paris. I spent last summer in Paris. I didn't love it. It smelled like pee. It smelled like pee. It smelled like pee. And the food, it just, I don't know. I had the bar. As an American woman, we watch movies on Paris since we're little girls. I just had the bar set too high, and it didn't live up to that expectation. It was expensive. People weren't that friendly, and the food didn't knock my socks off. If I had to go to Paris, I would do a layover, get my Eiffel Tower picture, eat a croissant, and go to my next country. The people were rude, yeah. And a lot of times in Paris, I didn't like it. I don't know why they felt this was necessary. People could clearly speak English, but just to challenge me or frustrate me, they wouldn't speak English. Right. And in Paris, because I guess Spain isn't that far away, a lot of people speak Spanish. And I speak enough Spanglish. They wouldn't speak that with me either. And I would go hear them speak English or Spanish to someone else. The food just, and maybe I have too many food allergies, but even the food I had, I mean, it just didn't knock my socks off. The art, the galleries are wonderful in Paris. The museums are everything. I mean, it has the best collection of art probably in the world. So it's given. Best food, Istanbul. Most racist airport in the world, Istanbul. Istanbul as a city is wonderful. Istanbul as an airport feels like 1968 Alabama. It just does. And I've done it because Turkish Airlines is business class that I can afford. So they always do a layover. Oh, I love Portugal too. Portugal is my favorite place. Lisboa. I felt smart in Portugal. I should feel beautiful anytime, but the men there made me feel very pretty. You are brave enough to travel. Hi. That's my favorite. Y'all want to see my favorite security guard? Right there. I be giving him cookies and shit. He loved my ass. If I got some bags or something, he carry everything. But you are brave enough to travel. You're not scared. You are not scared. Get your travel on. Don't be scared of shit. Anywhere in the world, anywhere you stand, anywhere your heart is beating, you belong there. Don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that. What's your first country you would go to, Kayla? What's your dream country that you would go to? Don't be. What is it that scares you guys? Are you scared that you'll be sexually assaulted? And I promise you, it ain't gonna be like Taken. She was a 15-year-old virgin, white girl. And I think she was like 18 because she was allowed to travel. Portugal is magnificent. Portugal is where I lived the longest. Oh, they got translators. You'll be fine. Yeah. People talk about you in America in another language. Oh, well, the UK, you'll be fine. It just feels like the US with an accent. It's a lot of immigrants in the UK right now. They are making it a little bit of a safety issue, so I've heard from a lot of people from the UK. You got translators, you'll be fine. Dion, you scared somebody gonna talk about you? Trust me, foreigners talk about you in America in their language. Probably more than they would overseas. Yeah, take it slow. Go somewhere like Panama. My favorite place that I lived is Lisbon. But take it slow. Take it slow. Go to Mexico. It's right underneath America. Take it slow. Don't go too far. You can fly right to Houston and then fly an hour and be in Mexico. And the US dollar in all parts of Mexico goes very far. You will feel like a drug kingpin. I don't care what you do for a living. If you are a US citizen with some American money in Mexico, you will feel like the queen of Zamunda. I remember like 8 of us got food. We all got, this is when I wasn't allergic to fish, we all got whole fish, red snapper, and sides, mocktails, cocktails. Shit came up to like $38. I'm not lying. I swear to y'all. This was in Merida. When we did that conversion. Is it Indigenous People Day? Oh. Stacy, I was at where was I? Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, I went on a date with a boy that was 15 years younger than me. Yes, I did. I didn't tell him my age. He thought I was 28. I went with 28. And he said to me, where would you spend your last 30 or 20 years of your life? And I said, Merida, Mexico. Merida, I'll say it. I felt it was very accommodating to Americans. Only place I've been in Africa is Egypt, and I had some black people tell me that doesn't count. Where civilization started doesn't count? Okay, great. And I stayed in Egypt, but by the way, if you go to Egypt, I like southern Egypt better. Egypt has much better parts to visit than Cairo and the pyramids. Ashwan, Hurghada. Say the region where the Nubians are, the people that look like me. Yeah. In Egypt, the food is good. All of their food, like even their breakfast food, feels like dinner. Egypt is good. Egypt, the food is good. I don't know. I might like Egyptian food better. It's so similar than Istanbul. In Egypt, the dollar goes far. It does. Mexico, the dollar goes further. Yeah, maybe the hotels were cheaper in Mexico. Because the Ritz-Carlton and Cairo was almost the same as D.C. Shit. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. And the area outside looked like it got hit by a bomb. Yeah. The U.S. dollar goes far in Egypt, but not as good as Mexico. The U.S. dollar goes very far in Colombia. That's why you see so many people going there. Places where the U.S. dollar goes far: Mexico, Colombia, Thailand, Bali. Yeah. So think about that. And it's not about being rich or poor, but again, when we started this conversation, I talked about in the U.S. paying over $20 for 6 chicken wings. Like, just why? And I haven't been there, but I don't hear good things about Vietnam. I guess the U.S. dollar goes far there. Bug spray. No one makes a good face about Vietnam, so. But you guys see a lot of people going there showing they're getting a condo for $2 a month. Yeah, okay, grasshoppers and shit all in the bed, probably. Don't keep pressuring your. Hey, Stacy, don't talk to your company again about a remote work policy. Don't talk to them people again about that. Don't bother them again about that. Leave them alone. Yeah, don't mention it again to them. Leave them alone. Keep that job and start applying for other jobs that already have that policy. Don't ask them people no more about a work from anywhere or work from home policy. Yeah, don't ask them. If they already said no once, don't ask them again. You know stuff different for us. You know things different for us. Keep taking their money, smiling. Tell them you fasting next time it's a potluck. Tell them you fasting. Or tell them you about to, oh yeah, another good excuse when they got the potluck, tell them you about to have a, what is it, colonic or whatever you call it, because you can't eat for 2 days like before the colonic. Just make sure they don't see you eat. Because you can't be rude and telling people you don't want their food. You relocated? Congratulations. You relocated? Yeah. Nah, make it more medical. Make it more medical. Say you're going to see the colon cleansing doctor. What's the name of that doctor? The doctor, gastrointestinal doctor. Yeah, don't tell them people you don't eat their food. You got to play. Don't ask them people about a work from home policy. Do not tell them people you're not eating their food. Bring something to the potluck. Go to the Costco section where they got the done shit. Don't bring stuff from your own house. And contribute to that potluck. Play in them people's face while you look for a job that got a work from home or work from anywhere policy. And by the way, guys, story, I'll make it very quick. You people that think that you can work in other countries or work other places with a VPN and your employer won't know or won't find out, don't do that either. I have a colleague, I know it might have been different for her, but she was a government contractor. And I don't know what made her think that it was okay to take her employer's hardware laptop out of the country without their permission. That's like somebody saying, can I borrow your car to go to the grocery store around the corner, and they go to Disney World. So anyways, don't do that. Anybody on here thinking you run that hustle, my cousin's friend did it, my brother did it, they will find out. And it's actually a crime to take your employer, private sector or government, hardware outside of the country without explicit permission. It's theft, actually. And it's even worse if you are a U.S. government contractor and you took their shit to another country. I had a girlfriend, man, they made her go turn her, she didn't even work for the U.S. State Department. They made her turn her shit into the embassy. So, I don't know nothing else. I know about hustling these employers. Shoot, y'all don't want me to talk about travel. I need to talk about jobs. How to hustle these motherfuckers. Hey, Tim from Washington, D.C. 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 GovCon here waiting for 2 job offers, DARPA or DHS. I don't know the acronym DARPA. I would say stay with Homeland, because Homeland, woo, they feed in the belly. Tell me what DARPA stands for, and congratulations on the 2 job offers. Are they work from home? So I have lots of experience but no degree, but I moved. It matters. You're from Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Are you a DHS direct employee or contractor? Southeast, southeast. Because I worked for Homeland. They have a office. I worked for the procurement office. I worked for Soraya Carrera, and I was allowed to work while my clearance went through. Just somebody had to come down and get me every day to bring me up, and they gave me a sticky badge. Oh, DHS suitable? Maybe things changed. Shit, I'm on my laptop right now. Let me see who is the security officer. Hey, Glam, have you ever had a clearance before? That could have been my difference. Have you ever had a CAC or a PIV? You already had. You don't answer. Don't answer. So you had a clearance before. I wonder why they made you go through that. Hey, Tyra. They're bringing people back to work. Yep. So that's why I keep on to work. Do not, and I hope I don't need to tell grown people this. I know everybody looks for other jobs while you're at your current job. Please don't do it on your employer's computers or your employer's Wi-Fi. I hope I don't need to tell y'all that. Oh my gosh. It's an additional step. Yeah. Let me see if I still got I'm in front of my computer. Let me see if I still got my old DHS signature. Because they had me working there. Are you going to be at HQ? Maybe something's different. Or maybe it's just different because of Trump is in office. Just trying to look up. I was there in 2019. I worked for Soraya Carrera. She's Puerto Ricana. Or do I say Boricua? I don't know. She used to be in the Coast Guard. She was the head of the procurement office. Oh, you're at HQ. Yeah, so maybe it's different. Yep. Oh, here's my old signature. Yep, I was there April 2019. I'm just looking at all the onboarding stuff. My security officer's name was Larry something. Yeah, good luck. Whoever's offering more money, Are both of the job offers in office? Here we go. Eduardo, I was looking at my security officer's name. Damn, that was a long time ago. Hey, I'll show it to you. There's my old DHS when I was onboarding for my equip. I don't think y'all think I'd be lying as many damn details I'd be telling. And Jeff Bartwell. Yep, I've been around a long time. Auntie is old. And Jeff was the core who did like 4 years in the military, ain't know what he was doing, so he got government preference for that job. I remember. Sorry, I was doing some other stuff. Well, good luck. You gonna die? You about to die in 5 years? Why you gonna do GovCon work for 5 years? Won't you keep doing it? I don't feel anybody that's a government worker that still has a job, you are in a safe, secure place. I did a post about this. Do not quit your government job, whether you are a direct GS or a contractor. It's the best health benefits package, retirement package in the world as a U.S. government employee directly. And most of the contractors offer benefits packages that are very comparable. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But if you're at a place like Homeland, DHS, or DOD, you're probably pretty secure. I don't care if you're a secretary in a government job. Keep that job and run your side hustle, your catering business, whatever the hell you want to do. I said I was going to come in here and say hi to y'all for 10 minutes. Yeah. If I ever had, oh gosh, it just scared me. Sorry, it's making me get asthma. If I ever did go back into an office, getting hot flashes. Oh, even the screen went out. Oh, sorry. If I ever did go back into an office, I would be a government employee. Where's my inhaler? Oh my God. I need my inhaler. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So yeah, I would be a government employee. That was rough. I haven't been, man, it's been a while. 5 days a week. I don't know, maybe it wasn't bad. I like talking to people about their kids and shit. I remember I had one coworker, his dog had cancer. And I was in my head, I was like, oh yeah, dogs can get cancer. I was so slow. Yeah. He had a dog funeral. I had to go to the dog funeral. But yeah, dogs can get cancer, but I guess I never had the conversation. Dog was in like doggy ICU. It's just off the chain. But stuff like that, kids. I remember this one secretary at the Department of Labor used to do her hair at her desk with hot curlers. Miss Darlene. Oh my gosh. You work from home. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's hard out here for a pimp. It is hard out here for a pimp. Do what you gotta do. Like Tabitha Brown said, two things can be true at the same time. I love that we have this culture, social media culture that's obsessed with being an entrepreneur. That is great. But we need to be obsessed with retirement, life insurance. If something happens to us today or tomorrow, yeah, you know, you don't know what could happen. You need some health insurance, some good health insurance. Tyler Perry talked about that too. That part. And one young lady on the internet today, she said that, I'm trying to remember what she said. She was just talking about Wendy. And I'm trying to remember what she said about Wendy. That there are people that want to put on an air so bad that they're willing to go to jail. People are so hell-bent to put on that they're making it. I'm sorry. And by the way, y'all saw my post. I have been to jail. I haven't been to prison. I've been to jail, which was more than enough for me. I'm making a joke out of it too, and I'm being serious. It's not fun. It is not fun. I went to jail because I threw a cinder block through my ex-boyfriend's window like I was, I don't know, Satchel Paige. A whole cinder block, not a brick, a cinder block. Hell yeah, I did it and I'd do it again. Shit, sorry, I turned it to Samuel L. Jackson. Actually, no, I wouldn't, by the way. Hey, Judge Ryan. Hi, Judge Ryan. I wouldn't do it again, I'm sorry. Any of Judge Ryan's clerks. Thanks for the 36 weeks in that domestic violence class you made me take instead of putting me in jail, sir. Fucking clerks, them judicial clerks be watching my shit. Them clerks, they little young ass clerks. So y'all motherfuckers on the street, I'll fuck y'all up. Sorry. No, I wouldn't. Sorry, I was thinking out loud again. But I am sorry for my actions. Y'all should have saw me. Y'all would have been proud of me. Whole joint. Like the cinder block people put out back when they barbecue so the area won't flood. One of those big cinder blocks. Any other questions? With a background like mine, how do I still get good jobs with the U.S. Department of Defense? Yeah, I'll answer that question. I actually did a post about that. Yeah, obviously I have an arrest on my record that I was found guilty of. They sent me to a class. And so when I had to, at which agency? I've been at the U.S. Department of Defense, Homeland Security, Veteran Affairs, Defense Health Agency. How long was I at which one, darling? And I got all of them. So for the background check, you are interviewed. And what I did, because my labor union, labor relations stepfather told me to do, I didn't tell the story as funny as I just told you guys. But when I was interviewed by the investigators for my clearance, I was honest. I was very intricate. I gave the details. I told them that we were in a relationship. There was infidelity. I responded. I became emotional, not an excuse, but I told the story in truth. Oh, how long I was in jail? Not even 24 hours. I was booked. Yeah, jail and prison are two different things. I was booked and processed and sent home. I know it doesn't count, but yeah. No, as you guys know, if you commit a crime, it's based on if you're a threat to public safety, if it was a violent offense. It does count. I was in there. I had my cup. And as I said in that video I did, customer service, I mean, I know they're not supposed to be nice, but I'm sorry, the people that work in jails, y'all are unnecessarily mean and rude. Allegedly, you're that way, so we don't want to come back. The prison, it doesn't work because the prisons aren't getting emptier. Y'all are unnecessarily rude. The customer service is terrible. Just mean, unnecessarily mean. Although one person there, they were talking to me about the best gluten-free bakeries in DC. It was weird. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Wait, somebody said something smart? Oh, yeah? Yep. It's on my record. And then my mother, once I stopped talking to my mother to get at me, my mother told the police I stole her car. Car wasn't even in my possession. I had to get lawyers to deal with that. I wasn't charged. Yeah, I've had an interesting little life, but still a good one. Who the hell is In Bloom 965? I don't know that name. Who is that? In Bloom 965? I know who the heck you are. I was giving you a hard time. I just didn't like that name. Only plans tomorrow. 1 o'clock, I'm going to my writer's workshop. And 6:30 p.m., this girl invited me to an improv workshop, and she said it's like a smart improv workshop. I don't know. She said it's like a critical thinking, acting workshop. So I'm going to that tomorrow. So 1 o'clock writer's workshop, 6:30 the improv workshop. Yeah, I'm wearing Clinique. I'm allergic to makeup, so I can only wear, let's see if I had it with me, hypoallergenic makeup. So I wear Clinique on my face. I get from Macy's or Dillard's. And then everything else is Almay from Walmart. I used to wear MAC, but then it used to start to make me bumpy. I guess I was breaking out. It used to make me bumpy. But yeah, Almay is hypoallergenic. I like when I can find Clinique products in like Nordstrom Rack or Marshalls. They'll have the Clinique products for super cheap. But you have to dig. Oh, Belk. I know Belk. I've seen Belk in North Carolina. Yeah, I like when you can find a couple of maybe, because I like the Clinique moisturizer, but you got to dig in Marshalls and TJ Maxx to find it. Belk. I used to live in Tennessee. I lived in Nashville. The popular department store in Nashville was Dillard's. There was no Macy's there, no Nordstrom. Dillard's, the grocery store was Publix. No, Kroger. Thank you, Sha-Marie. Belk. I've only seen Belk down south. You have Nordstrom's and Macy's. And the nice mall in Nashville was called Green Hills Mall. It was like near where Candace Owens by the way, Candace Owens and Al Gore live in the same neighborhood, I believe. Green Hills Mall. And it was a store there called Wild Oats Market, and then it became Whole Foods. And Mr. Gore still lives there? Yeah. I think Al Gore and, or Professor Gore and Tipper broke up. Sorry, obviously, my mind starts going. I remember hearing Tipper Gore speak about why their marriage became complicated. He was at a Baltimore Orioles game with his son, not watching his son in the parking lot. He was being a politician. He wasn't, I don't know what level of government he was then. And the son was hit by a car. And that just made their marriage go downhill. Oh, I remember Cool Springs Mall in Franklin. Nashville. I lived in Nashville. Metro Nashville. North Nashville. What I loved in Nashville, every Saturday I would go to the Nashville Farmers Market. There was a couple there, Mr. and Mrs. Fu. I know they're dead by now. But Mr. Fu, looking at him, you would never think. He trained at that famous French school, the Cordon Bleu, I can't pronounce it. And he used to make salmon sandwiches and have homemade desserts. And their son went to Cornell University. I remember Rivergate. Sam, I'm sorry, Sam. I was just processing memories. I lived in Nashville. I used to ride my bike up and down Jefferson Street. No bike lanes. I used to ride my bike all over Nashville. Elliston Place, Weston Avenue, because cooler stuff was right up there across from Vanderbilt. There's another street behind Vanderbilt that will take you directly to Green Hills Mall. What's the name of that road? Behind Vanderbilt that takes you right to Green Hills? Is it Hillsborough Avenue? Hillsborough Road? People have told me Nashville has certainly become a cute little cosmopolitan city. And I heard it's a good foodie place. Hillsborough Road. You take it, or you can take the highway, but if you take that road, you can get right to Green Hills Mall behind Vanderbilt. And Elliston Place, it was like a little hipster area. There were poetry spots, bookstores. There was a Logan's Roadhouse at the top on the right. I used to love the bread there. I heard the food scene in Nashville was good. Because didn't they have a Top Chef Nashville? I haven't been to Nashville in almost 20 years. I haven't been to New Orleans since 2013. I went there for a conference. Yeah, I heard Nashville was becoming a little cosmopolitan. I like Nashville. Sometimes when I think about where would I live in the U.S. if I ever came back, Nashville wasn't bad. Baltimore, whatever part of Baltimore my friend lived in with the houses that looked like the houses on the Cosby Show. I don't know the name of the neighborhood. Somebody told me it was Federal Hill. Somebody said it wasn't. I would live in that neighborhood. I don't know. I think what I miss about America doesn't exist anymore. I love my life here. If you guys can't see it, I love it. But I miss D.C. Fells Point. I don't know. My friend, his house looked... Yeah, what I think I miss about D.C. I shared this. When I saw video of them tearing down RFK Stadium is just bones now. I don't know if the demo is complete. I started crying. So I didn't grow up with a great family, but I grew up in a great city, in a great community, great neighbors. Even though I was a fat kid, I had a clique. I always had great friends at school. I miss the culture. Brittany, maybe I miss the culture. I miss the culture. And one thing I do miss in D.C., y'all gonna tell me this still exists, because when I was back in America, it does. A man, and the white people started to do it too. Men in D.C. compliment you all day. They say hi, smile, white men, black men. It ain't a day you come out the house in D.C. that a man does not say something positive to you or not compliment you in D.C. That has not stopped. I miss that. I'm a woman. Even the white folks, like, hi, I like your dress. You smell good. You want me to help you with those groceries? So hold on, let me tie my dog up here. I'll help you. I love, oh man. Not just the man at the gas station. You gonna smile today? You look nice. Not just him. You gonna smile today? When you come out the gas station, can I get $2 so I can get a beer? Not just him. Okay? Good morning. Oh, yeah. And you know, the white people, y'all, we had to train them. New Orleans, a time was had too. I love New Orleans. New Orleans is the one, I went to Tulane. New Orleans is the one city that I lived in that felt the most like D.C. But y'all know we had to train the white people in D.C. to get them to speak. Excuse me, I said hi. We got them together. Sorry for the extra, but we had to be that way for a little bit. Yeah, I will say as y'all call them, the gentrifiers. By the way, I'm a person I believe that gentrification can be a good thing when done right. I believe that gentrification is a good thing when done right. Communities are not supposed to stay the same and stay stagnant. Anyways, and I also believe that white people, it's not their fault that they were born white. People should be able to live wherever the hell that they want to live. It is not their fault that their skin color makes property value go up. So that's another conversation. But yeah, that culture, I think that's something that's preserved. The kindness of not just men, but people. People say hi to one another. I miss in D.C. as a kid and teenager sitting on our porches just endlessly doing nothing. Miss my friends. Yeah, I knew all of my neighbors. My neighbors knew all of me. My neighbors used to snitch like a motherfucker, though. God damn. We couldn't do nothing. My neighbors were most of my neighbors were retired people. When I left for school in the morning, they were on the porch. When I came back home from school, they were on the porch. I don't know if it was the same cup of coffee or a new one. What else do you miss about DC? Brittany, I'm trying to think. DC, good morning. It takes a village up. Because me nor my stepsister, we were never got pregnant. Because my neighbors would be like, yeah, she had a boy at the house at 317. He was 5'9". He was light-skinned. He looked like whatever. What else I miss about it? Good morning. I miss Georgia Avenue Day, the Caribbean parade or whatever they would have. I miss a burnt half smoke. Even though I'm allergic now, and I miss eating crabs on newspaper with Old Bay all on your hand, Old Bay seasoning. DC in the fall is lovely, taking walks. I miss Old Town, even though that's not DC. 5'9" light skin. I like light skinned girls. I like light skinned boys. And I don't mind that we grew up in a culture that people said that in DC. I like a light skin. I like them dark skinned boys. I like them chocolate. I don't know. Growing up in local DC, we just weren't sensitive. Names, pronouns, light skin, all that stuff. People just didn't go off about that. People said it, but nobody cared. Different time. Redbone. I think they said more light skin in DC. Back in the day, they used to put an extra ED on it. Why the extra ED? Light skin. How many EDs? 4, nigga? And I like about DC, people, when I tell other people this from around the world or other people from other parts of America, I like growing up in DC that janitor and dentist could live on the same block and both own their houses. Oh, you went to Cardoza. Do you know that J. Edgar Hoover went to Cardoza? Have a wonderful day. Get back to work, baby. Get back to work. You gonna go make groceries after work? That's my New Orleans accent. Call your auntie. How old you make on your next birthday, baby? Yes, indeed, baby. You're in Hawaii? Are you married to a sailor? Uh-oh, are you a military wife? Yes, indeed, baby. Your Anna, can I call my tea? I'm gonna call my tea, Your Anna. She gonna come get me, Your Anna. Sorry, get back to work. Don't make me impersonate your people. You lived in Hillcrest. What's the name of the Catholic school right there on Pennsylvania Avenue? Was that St. Francis Xavier? It's a Catholic school. Remember Mario's on Pennsylvania Avenue, the little pizza place that has square pizza? Mario's used to be good, but then they got nasty. Did some Asians take over? I think Italians used to own it, but Asians took over. And then Mario's got nasty. Oh, thank you for your service. I got some good military benefits up in that thing. Oh, shit. I used to get the mushroom and sausage pizza. Thank you for your service. When I was in Dubai, I think there's a big naval staging station in, not Ramstein is Air Force, in Bahrain. There were a lot of people that were from Bahrain, sailors from Bahrain, that would come over to Dubai and hang out. Get your military benefits and then go get you a government contracting job. Use that military preference. You done more than 4 years, I know. Go get your military preference. You an easy shoe-in for a job. Shit. Apply to some of them U.S. government jobs in Saudi Arabia and Dubai. Them salaries are insane. Insane. I wonder if the U.S. government be up in my chest. Like, this bitch be saying way too much. We're going to shut her down. We're going to shut her down. I don't think they be thinking about me that hard. Probably the judge clerks that are in here, I know somewhere. Me saying something. All right, I'm going to get some work done. All right, guys, I know I always come in here and say I'm going to stay 10 minutes. I end up staying an hour. I'm going to do a couple things on the computer here. I'm hungry. It's nighttime, as y'all see. Oh, you were stationed in Bahrain. So when you say Dubai has a crazy black population, you mean African American or Africans? Because there are a lot of Africans there. There's a lot of service jobs. Because there ain't a lot of African Americans in Dubai. I didn't meet them. I stayed there only a month. And then after Dubai, I caught a 45-minute flight to Qatar. It might have been 30 minutes. That flight was so quick. I like Qatar. It was less chaotic. There's an Air Force base. You know this. There's an Air Force base in Qatar, but it's on like the outskirts. Oh, they were teachers. Yeah, all the black people I met in Dubai, they were from Bahrain, African American sailors, or just sailors, yeah. Or they were from Kenya and working in the hotels, etc. in Dubai. And then I met some Africans who were with some big consulting firms that were super snooty in Dubai. That was it. But no, I didn't meet a lot. A lot of black people in Thailand. And y'all already know I don't like them. I know I don't like them. Yeah. Mackenzie, you mentioned Mackenzie. Yeah. Guys, McKinsey, it was my dream job, and it's the one place I got a rejection. McKinsey, Panama. And maybe I'll rephrase it, but a rejection is a rejection. McKinsey is McKinsey. It was when my mother's sister, youngest sister, died. I told them, you know, I was tending to planning a funeral. I'm in another country. That's how much my family had me doing. And they didn't give a fuck. They told me I couldn't reschedule that might have been phase 2. I had already went through a phase 1. But I don't know. I don't want to go to no party. I'm boring. I'm a travel nerd. I'm going to my writing class tomorrow, my improv class. But I know people that work for McKinsey, and dropping that name, they get access, and the connection is amazing. Yeah, improv should be fun. She was like, it's a critical thinking improv. It's not like, you know, act like a dog. Like, okay, so I'm gonna just go. Because I've been telling this woman that a young lady I met at a brunch that I would come, and I missed the last one. And I don't like promising people that I'm gonna come somewhere and I don't show up. Yep, so I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I'm going to stay up for 30 more minutes. It is past 12 a.m. here. So good talking to y'all. I'll see you later. And who's the spy? You look weird. Who are you right here? Hold on, y'all. Let me see the spy. Pecón. ¿De dónde eres? You a real Latino. Good night, Brittany. Brittany, to you and your husband, thank you so much for your service. I appreciate y'all.